I'm Lindsay Storer. I'm an artist and an art teacher, and I'm here again to show you how to use the things you have at home to make artwork. This demo is for Izzy, one of my nieces who's living in Australia. Here you can see I've started to add colour. Here I've added felt tip. I've just drawn very roughly, and the felt tips are probably 20 years old, so as you can see there's only the purple that's actually truly working in this set. If I add a little bit of vinegar into the end of these felts, I'm sure that they'll get a little bit better. Right, so what I'm going to do now is add water over the top of this beautiful drawing that I've done in felt tip. I have got a slightly tinged water because it's got tea in it, so that might give you an extra colour. I have no yellow, but the tea may be a little bit helpful in this case. So I'll start off and I'll paint the bits that I want yellow without touching or trying to avoid as much as I can the felt tip. My idea is that when these colours start to blend in a little bit, what I'm going to do is add some pen, just biro pen over the top. So I've filled in some of them white spaces, as you can see. I'll just keep dipping into this little pot of tea that I've got. Let's go for this one in the foreground here. As you can see, it was purple and red. Remember my rule about applying colour in at least 3 places each time, or you'll end up with random colour that you're not going to like. If you don't want it to bleed, be extremely careful on the areas that you want to keep, or if you don't want colours to run, then be careful and you will get an effect. So here I am. I'm going to try for this sky. So I'm going to end up with all of these lines. So if you shade as neatly as you can, I've tried to go in one direction. You see here, look, I am managing now to fill these areas because we don't all have paints at home. The ones that I've got here at my mum's, again, they're 20 years old or more, some of them. So in fact, they're going to be more than 20 years old, aren't they? If it's felt tip pens. Oh, my mum's found me another pack of felt tip pens from when my nephews were young. So they might be a little bit better, but we'll try these ones first. We're getting an alright effect anyway. It was just a little vinegar trick that I'm going to have to do to them, I think. So here I've added a bit of blue in the bottom, a bit of grey, and I've got something that's starting to resemble a painting from the old run-out felt tips that I was using. So I know they said in the war, make do amend. Similar times here where we're not running out to the shops. We are literally going to work with what we've got. So it's a lesson for us all. I'm just going to add a little bit of yellow here and here into these clouds because, as you know, my rule, we need to work on the whole picture, not just one area. So I'm going to leave it there and then I'm going to add some pen and we'll see what we think. Here you can see the finished outcome. What I've done is I've added pen on top so that it's got an overall effect and darkened in the foreground a little.